Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. In the last episode we visited the goblin village to find out if they are behind this terrible blight that is terrorizing our barony, killing our citizens, and also summoning these portals where some big beasts come out and start killing other residents. And so we went to the goblin village, and it turns out that the goblins are not involved in this, or at least not directly. And we also recruited our last companion in this game, Knock Knock, a goblin rogue, and I love him already. He seems like so much fun, and I like rogues in general. So we got Knock Knock, and according to him, the goblin shaman, well, the goblin shaman may not be directly responsible for what's happening in our barony, but he might know that who or what is causing this epidemic. I actually have my own theory who it is. I suspect that it's the forest nymph. You know, that backstabbing bitch who once set a trap for us many episodes ago. And she even summoned 3 beasts, a hydra, a manticore and an owl beast to fight Roskar and Huffer alone at this one point many episodes ago. So it could be her. And as a forest nymph, you would think that she knows 1 or 2 things about seeds and how to plant them inside other people. So I suspect that it's the forest nymph. And now, oh yeah, and in the last episode, our angry peasants also came to our doorstep. They were simply not happy what's going on here in the barony right now for understandable reasons, but we didn't take any of their shit and told them to go home for now. So they have been dealt with, for now anyway. But now, as for what to do in this episode, let's check our quests once again. So, task for the sweet teeth, yeah, we can do that real fast. And this is Ekun's quest. I guess I could do that. And Kingdom of the Cleansed. Oh yeah, and this is Tristan's quest. Tristan suggested that the Baron walk with him around the city, searching for the cult's barkers. He then immediately left to comb the streets himself. So let's follow after him. Okay, well I guess we can do that. And some kingdom stuff. Yeah, okay. So I guess we could do these 3 next. Although I believe that there's one other quest here somewhere that makes us go outside of our capital. No, not that. And we still got plenty of time to prepare for this. Okay, well let's focus on these 3 in this episode for now. So without further ado, let's continue with the rest of the game. And actually before we go out, let's check our table here. Okay, Forest Fay, that was a failure, okay. Undressed in the streets. The people are gradually losing faith in their Baron. Your associates anxiously await you in the castle, ready to discuss the current situation. Yes, we have done that. Well, at least we got +1 community, so that's something. Okay, we have done that too. Rusty dogs, mercenaries. Well, we could use some mercenaries in these times. The locals are bored. I really don't care about events like this. I mean, how is that exactly my problem? Come up with something yourself. But fine, let's give Harem something to do. How many building points we got? 39, not a whole lot. Yeah, let's not waste them straight away. Okay, oh Huffer, there you are. I was wondering where you were. And now, let's just go out, look for Tristan, and I guess I could go and talk to the innkeeper as well to discuss about Ekundayo's party, so we can cheer him up. Should we? Let's go to the tavern. Okay, and barkeep is Melina, yeah, there. Okay. As you approach, the red-headed innkeeper curtsies awkwardly. Your grace. Are these two drunk? You must have come to talk about the feast for Ekundayo. I would be happy to. I'll provide food and drinks. Everything will be first class. That sounds good. Who will serve at the feast? Then we need only to agree on the place. And how much will this cost? Don't mention it, Your Grace. It's such an honor for me. Everything is on the house. Well, damn, that's very generous of you. Then we only need to agree on the place. I guess there is no two ways about it. We'll have to have it right in this room. We can decorate it, of course. Tavi, who the heck is that? Forgive me, but if we are thinking about the same Ekundayo, he will likely feel uncomfortable indoors. The feast must definitely be held in the woods, if Madam Innkeeper is up for such a challenge. Elena is speechless, either due to astonishment, indignation, or both. Who are you? The woman stands tall with a calm smile. My name's Davi. I'm passing through the city. Ekun and I know each other from long ago, since back when he guarded caravans. We traveled together for a long time. Pursing her lips, the innkeeper studies Davi carefully. Why would Ekun want to feast in the woods? Well, he is a hunter and likes to be in the wild, just like us, kinda, so I guess that's why. Can you think of a suitable place? How about the royal hunting grounds? I have seen the place in passing. It's not far from the city. It's a cozy nook, and there's water nearby. Well, what do you say, Elena? The innkeeper sizes up the woman opposite her. I might not know Ekundayo as well as some, but I see no trouble in holding a feast in the woods, or on a mountain, or in a swamp for that matter. Wonderful. In that case, I'll gladly meet both of you in the agreed upon place. I have seen a lot since as a keeper here, but when one just invites herself like that, the innkeeper clicks her tongue. Oh, what got into me? Grumbling. It's high time to start cooking. Your Grace, please take care of bringing Ekundayo to the agreed place. Lindsay and I will do the rest. Okay. Bring Ekun to the agreed upon place. Okay, maybe we can do that later. But for now, let's go to the main square. What's just happened? Okay, we came here for some reason instead of the main square, but no matter. Okay, here we go. Okay, so... I was thinking about that maybe I should also talk to Octavia as well. I haven't talked to her. And hey, maybe she could tell us one or two things about Regongar that he doesn't want to tell us. But then again, he's standing right next to her, right there. I kinda wanted to talk to her when he's not here, but... oh well, let's see where this goes. Oh, hello! Octavia gives you a fetching smile. Something you need? Okay, so, could you tell me about your childhood, please? Will you tell me about your life in slavery? What kind of relationship do you have with Regongar? I just have to ask, how do you manage to look so gorgeous even when we're out in the middle of nowhere? You worship Callistra, right? And that's the goddess of what was it? The goddess of vengeance, passion and something like that. It's amazing how after all your hardship you still remain so cheerful and optimistic. Well, let's ask about her childhood first. Octavia signs. Too little. Some scraps of memories, no more than that. What do you know about her? Apparently you're a half-elf, right? No, she's a half-elf. Do you remember how you were enslaved? Well, what do you remember? Octavia reflects on that, tapping her finger against her cheek. And nothing special. Some images of a faraway past, that's all. I do remember wooden table legs. The paint on them was peeling off, and I was standing on my toes, trying to peek at what was on the table. I remember the wild rose by the window. It kept me up at night, scratching the glass with its gnarled branchlets. I do remember my mother's blue dress. It was a trifle battered, but it swelled of lavender. Octavia wrinkles her forehead. I guess that's all. Not much there, right? Yeah, not much, admittedly. All those memories, it's like they are not mine at all. I recall some images, and I know I should feel something about them, but I don't remember what exactly I should feel. So let them rot in a swamp with tasselworms. Octavia grins cheerfully. My life's good enough without them. Okay, fair enough. Let's not dwell too much in the past. Do you remember how you were enslaved? I clearly remember the man who took me away from my home. He was big, with a huge pot belly and shaggy beard. I was afraid he would eat me. Octavia shrugs. Anyway, he didn't stay with me long. He didn't stay with me long. He gave me to this slaver accomplices, and I never saw him again. When my mother was giving me to him, she was crying. I can still barely hear her quiet voice, but I can recall her words or her face behind the tears. So, just that lavender smell. It tickled my nose and I wanted to sneeze. Did my mother sell me into slavery? But then why was she crying? And if she didn't want me to be a slave, why didn't she try to save me? Octavia twirls her hair, pondering over the thought, then sighs. One more riddle from my past that I don't care to solve. It must be horrible, being unable to recall your childhood. Well, we don't really care that much. Let's ask about something else. What kind of relationship do you have with Regongar? Octavia shrugs awkwardly. We are together, she answers simply. Well, yeah, we knew that much. The way you said we are together sounded unconvincing. Is something wrong? When did you meet Rek? Oh, we call him Rek now. You owe him much? The fact that Rek is so impulsive doesn't bother you? Yeah, we can ask all of this. So, the way you said we are together didn't sound very convincing. You have noticed? Well, I didn't mean that. Now, I'll have to explain. Octavia shakes her head. I'm not sure I know how to put it correctly. You see, Rek seems to treat me like his property. He's always kind to me, and it feels good when we travel together or when we share a blanket at the campsite. But he always calls me my Octavia. I have told him over and over that I don't belong to anyone, that I'm my own, that I stay with him by my own free will. He only grins when I say that. I bet he likes to think that I'm his. Well, yeah, I actually remember him saying something like that he calls her his just to tease her, basically. Never mind though, I'll sort it out somehow. Octavia shakes her head, making the troubling thoughts go away. When did you meet Regongar? Years ago, when I was studying magic at Maestro Janusz's. Rek was his student too, though you couldn't actually say he was really studying anything. Rek had his own ways to cast spells. He never needed the Maestro's instructions. You see, unlike wizards, Rek draws power directly from his innate bloodline abilities. Yeah, I think he had some blue dragon blood in his veins. Janusz didn't realize the nature of Rek's powers when he took the young boy as his new student. And when he finally understood them, he just taught the negligent half-orc to control his powers, to avoid harming himself or the others. Rek and I have been together ever since. We could both use magic, but more importantly, we both craved freedom. We used to vow to each other that someday we would break free from the unbearable captivity or die trying. Together. Octavia gives you a warm smile. I guess it's good that we fulfilled only the first part of the vow. You owe him much? Octavia winces. I don't like this "owe" word. I don't owe anything to anybody. Everything I do of my own free will. But to answer your question, yes, Rek has done a lot for me. I can't count how many times he was whipped by masters because of me, how many times he took the blame for my doings. He never complained when they dragged him. beaten and covered in blood, to their slave barracks. He just groaned and clenched his fists while I bandaged his wounds with the scraps of my filthy clothing. We have always been together, my whole life, as slaves and as free people. I wouldn't be me if not for him. The fact that Rek is so impulsive doesn't bother you? Ah, that is a very delicate matter. Octavia winces, looking away. Rek means a lot to me, and he endured a lot for me, but some parts of him just scare me. He becomes extremely bloodthirsty when it comes to slavers. Don't get me wrong, I hate slavers with all my heart, and I'll do a lot to cleanse the world of their filth. But Rek, he would do anything. Understand? Absolutely anything. I'm afraid that anger might kill everything good in him. I have attempted to talk to him about it many times, but he just won't listen. He becomes even angrier after our conversations. Octavia sighed sadly. Okay. So far, Regonga hasn't said a word at any point. Does the game even acknowledge that he's there? Or even part of this conversation? Will you tell me about your life in slavery? I would like to recall it, but if you insist, Octavia frowns. The slavers from the Technic League tried to ruin my life, but all they could do was ruin my childhood. Did you have many masters over the years? I don't care too much. Where did you learn to use magic? How did you happen to find yourself in the Stolen Lands? My enslavers from the Technic League funded a large expedition into the Stolen Lands. 100 agents, tens of slaves, wagons. We were to search for some ancient artifacts or ancient ruins, Octavia shrugs. Our group never made it to the Technic League hideout. Along the way, it was attacked by the future owner of the Stolen Lands himself, and I'll be forever grateful to him. Octavia winks cheerfully. Oh, that's good. That's nice to hear. What was the option? Let's talk about something else. Okay. Octavia stops you, gently touching your hand. Wait, I want to tell you. She sighs and shakes her head, as if trying to collect her thoughts. The Technic League agents you rescued us from. Rek and I tried to run away many times, but they always managed to find us eventually. I have no reason to hope that this time they have lost track of us for good. I won't let anyone harm those who are dear to me. Whatever happens, you can count on me. Chaotic good. I won't let those filthy slave traders to take you again. Just let them try. Awful neutral. Well, you are with us now. I'm confident that I should be able to make a deal with them. We don't make any deals with those slavers. I never throw away valuable resources. They won't get you. I won't let those filthy slave traders take you again. Just let them try. Yes, we'll chase them to the border. We won't see them through the dust. Okay, suddenly she frowns in contemplation, twirling her locks. Still, I would like to find them first. So you actually want to find the slavers? Okay, that might become a quest later. You worship Callistria, right? Yes, many slaves survived only thanks to her fate. Some lived hoping for a day when a good deity would deliver them. Some even offered deals to the evil gods. But me and Rek, Callistria has taught us the most important things. Expect no gifts from above. Rely only on ourselves. Never forgive those who wronged us. But at the same time, savor every droplet of pleasure we could squeeze from our bleak days. Let's see. Goddess of lust and revenge. Yeah, that's what it was. It's amazing how, after all your hardships, you still remain so cheerful and optimistic. Octavia's smile fades a little. I try not to view my life as a never-ending curse of sufferings. Yes, I have had my share of hard times, but do I need to recall them? After all, along with the bad things, I had some good things as well. I had a dream, and I followed it, and eventually it came true. Following that path, I met Rek and you. Now I'm free and surrounded by friends. Octavia's voice trembles with hidden emotions, but her smile remains warm and sincere. Okay. Why do you need to find the Technic League agents? To kill them? I broke free from slavery thanks to you. I have obtained everything I dreamed of, my freedom and the opportunity to control my own life. I want to use this opportunity to fight the Technic League, at least the part of it that operates here in the Stolen Lands. I wish to free all the slaves from the Technic League masters. Yeah, I could take that. We could free them and then make them work for us. Octavia gives you a warm smile and gently touches your hand. I do believe that while we are together, we can achieve a lot. Even this. I don't need you any longer. Go away. No. Yeah, I might as well ask this. I just have to ask, how do you manage to look so gorgeous even when we are out in the middle of nowhere? Oh, so you have noticed. Octavia smiles slyly. My appearance is the result of daily effort, and it's not easy. Do you know how much time it takes to create good makeup or to mend a dress even with the help of magic? Can't say I do. So if someday you wake up early, an hour before dawn or so, you can actually check on me. You'll see how I prepare myself for a new day. Okay. Oh, Octavia, the flower of the Stolen Lands, you're as beautiful as you are dangerous. You strike down monsters with your spells, and as you strike down people with your beauty. This doesn't sound like Roskar at all. That sounds so... That sounds so corny. You sure put a lot effort into this, but the results make it worthwhile. So much effort, though that's your business. I would prefer that you get enough rest. Stop wasting your time on this nonsense. Well, we are chaotic, so... Well, it's worthwhile. You bet. You know, I like to feel attractive, even while we are on the march. Octavia flashes a teasing smile at you. It feels so good to be a beauty in a group of barely washed and extremely reckless young gentlemen. You are my thorns, and I'm your rose. Octavia giggles. Okay. And that's pretty much it. Shame that we didn't... Well, she did tell us more about Regongar and his impulsive nature and stuff, so maybe that's something that we have to keep in mind. Alright, we'll talk later. Sure, Octavia gives you a friendly smile. Come anytime. And Regongar didn't butt in even once. Or anything like that, even when we were talking about him.
Onwards!
But now... Now. Tristan is here with Knock Knock, apparently. So let's go to them. The Kingdom of the Cleanse grants salvation. Roskar, here. Yes, I noticed. So we talk to this Amalia. Tristan's forehead is wrinkled, as if the priest is deeply puzzled. He's holding a piece of paper covered with writing. We are lucky to have met you. Meet Amalia, loyal follower of the Kingdom of the Cleansed. Do you remember? We have recently been discussing this. This unusual initiative. The priest raises an eyebrow suggestively. Amalia was so kind as to tell me everything that she and her friends are doing. Young Amalia turns her childishly round and freckled face and looks at you with clear green eyes. She wears a simple dress and a necklace made of dried ashberries and is holding a stack of papers. The girl blushes at the priest's words. Please stay a moment. It would be a pleasure for me to tell you about our kingdom. Yeah, I think I know what's happening. The girl simply fancies Tristan like many other young women do. That's what's going on. So, what have you been discussing? What did you find out about the kingdom, Tristan? Attack? No. So what have you been discussing? I have just been asking how Amalia came to the kingdom. What attracted her to this teaching? Amalia suddenly blushes. There is someone in my family who followed the goddess's commandments. Soon I myself will enter the kingdom, and I hope that through loyal service and veneration I will prepare myself for the main test, which I have yet to endure. Tristan shakes his head. And your family don't mind that this will happen to you? Are they ready to sacrifice you to their goddess? Of course they are. To be one of the chosen, one of the cleansed, it's a great honor for each of us. Yeah, It must be a great honor to die only to have a big beast burst out of you. But you are so young. Why hurry to leave this world before you have experienced it in full? It's wrong to think about yourself. Once I wanted to live in Restov, wear dresses and walk down boulderwards. But then these terrible things started happening. So many people in our village died. Amalia looks away. The goddess teaches that selfishness leads to trouble. Now my only wish is to serve the kingdom and the goddess. I just wonder for a second if I misread that. The goddess teaches that selfishness leads us to trouble. I was about to read it as selflessness, but anyway. What did you find about the kingdom, Tristan? Tristan leans gently towards Amalia. The kingdom of the cleansed is a brotherhood of those who believe in the great goddess, who promises salvation in return for cleansing. Forgive me, Amalia, if I'm missing any important details. Our mission is saving innocent souls from the curse that falls upon the heads of the undeserving. The goddess is ready to guard from evil. Anyone who kisses the ground and begs for mercy. Those who have rejected their sinful ways may enter the kingdom of the cleansed, and pray for their speedy deliverance from worldly torments. Amalia's voice becomes monotone, as if she is reading from notes, and her eyes stare emptily into space, past your shoulder. To give your life for the goddess, isn't it the greatest honor any of us can receive? And destroying the false ruler, isn't that the truest destiny of all of nature's loyal servants? You realize that you are talking before me, right? Good, you have been brainwashed, girl. Does the goddess have a name? Yes, but only the first faithful knows it. He is the high priest to whom the goddess appeared. He delivers her commandments and shows us her will. Through him she lays open her design, to clear the tormented ground, sending signs and opening doors to her creatures through the bodies of mortals. And what false ruler are you talking about? Amalia's eyes become round. The Baron, cursed by the goddess. Yeah, she's talking about us. He is the curse of all our foes. He cast aside natural law and vandalized the field and forest. Are you aware that I am the very same Baron who you are condemning? Tristan looks at you fiercely, trying very hard to remain his polite smile. Amalia examines you, confused and embarrassed. You? It can't be. You are so polite, and Sir Tristan would hardly be friends with such a dreadful creature as the cursed Baron. Tell me more about this deliverance from worldly torments. We don't really care about that. You have been brainwashed, girl. Amalia shakes her head sadly. Don't worry. The time will come that you come to understand that the first faithful was right. I hope it won't be long when you and I will reunite in the embrace of the goddess. Well, I guess we have to ask this to find out more. So tell me more about this deliverance from worldly torments. It happened in this world where unhappiness and unfairness multiply, taints the soul and turns it from the eternal kingdom of freedom and love granted by the goddess. But you can cleanse your sins by accepting her gift, a special goodness that sets the cleansed apart. Tristan closes his eyes. Goodness? What goodness could hide in a painful death? Not everyone is capable of withstanding the test, because the way to cleansing lies through bodily torment. But those who overcome their passions and prove their loyalty have become the womb of the goddess, to bear her children, wild and beautiful as she herself. The soul of the cleansed rests in the hands of the goddess. Yeah, whatever, that's just mumbo-jumbo to us. As far as I'm concerned, that's enough. I see you have many questions. Please take an invitation to our meetings. We meet at sunset in the appointed place, where we accept the sacrament from the first faithful himself. Amalia hands you one of the leaflets. Okay, so now we know where they're going to gather. Soon another meeting will take place. Do come, you and Sir Tristan. Amalia looks at the priest dreamily, and then quickly blushes and looks down at her shoes. At her toes, even. Now, and what she's holding those leaflets for indefinitely. Okay, I guess we're done with her for now. I have to go too. I need to get to the other side of the city. I hope to see you at our next meeting. And you too, Sir Tristan. Amalia blushes and turns away quickly. Tristan waves to Amalia sadly. So long, Amalia. May the good goddess save you. Tristan looks down at the leaflet he's still holding. His face is sad. A meeting at the appointed place. There are even directions how to get there. It looks like it's time we visit this sacrament. What do you think awaits us at the meeting? Tristan looks pensively into the distance. Whatever awaits, this mysterious first faithful will be there. Judging by his title, he is the one who invented this insane kingdom. I believe that talking to him will solve many of the riddles we face. Or we just kill him, that's another one. Will you come with me to the meeting? Well, of course he's coming. He's our main healer. Amalia looked at you very fondly, don't you think? And we don't really care about that. Well, you are coming, right? I would insist on participating in this investigation. I cannot let you go alone. After I dragged you into this strange affair. Yeah, I thought so. Well, we have to go then. But let's not go just yet, I don't think. Seriously, didn't I have... let's see. So attend the cult meeting with Tristan, yes. Season of Bloom. Ah, yeah, this is the quest that I was kind of looking for earlier. So, go up the Guthrin River to find Kestin and his militia. Yes, I don't think we are gonna do this just yet, though. And since we are here, Knock Knock, my new favorite companion. One of Knock Knock's ears perk up at your approach. He affixes you with a single eye and waits. What will you do now? Knock Knock looks at you, then frowns, as if sizing you up. Be a hero! Knock Knock teach you. You teach Knock Knock. He gives a grin that nearly splits his face. You see, yes? I would like to know more about you, even though we learned about him quite a bit last time. Knock Knock smiles. Come to right place. He taps his thumb into his own chest, then narrows his eyes at you suspiciously. But depend on what you want. Depend on what you want to know when you want. The way these goblins speak. How did you get the name Knock Knock? It's not for the Knock Knock jokes, is it? Knock Knock looks sheepish, then his eyes narrow, as if remembering. Sound when others hit my head with rocks and sticks and boards. Make knocking noise, give me lumps, usually hit me 2 times. He rubs his skull, which you now notice resembles a tiny cluster of knobby, calloused hills. He then gives a feral grin. But I show them. Be hero. Then I knock them. Neutral good. That's a lot of wounds. Are you all right? I hope you gave as good as you got. Can't wait for being a hero. Did you take revenge? Yeah. Knock Knock nods his head eagerly. Yes, hero come. Then Knock Knock show tribe what hero is. Was good day. Yes, I was there. But tribe hitting me, giving me name. Knock Knock makes a face. You think. It's hard to tell. It Knock Knock's fault though. Mom not raised Knock Knock in cage. Let him run around, getting adventures. What do you mean you were not raised in a cage? Knock Knock nods, then gives you a pitying look. You Longshanks raise your short thanks bad. What? You Longshanks raise your short shanks bad. Okay. Goblins raise right. Keep children in cage until bigger. It's smart way to raise kids. Not wail and cry unless put spiders in cage. Or snakes. Damn. And your mother? Knock Knock shrugs. Not no. One day realize I am wandering around. Go find out goblins. Then he wraps his head twice. Knock knock. Okay, that's enough for now. Enough, he nods. Okay. We can talk to him later again. But now, I was thinking that maybe I should go and talk to Ekundayo and start that party. Even though now is not exactly the best time to start any partying, but I might as well do that, possibly. Oh wait. Yeah, the Sweet Tooth, we have to give them another task. If only I could tell them to go and build a road between our cities. Or villages, towns, whatever.
I lead, you follow.
They are not here. Sweet Tooth. Are they still working on I hope Oleg forgives us. So are they still working on Oleg's trading post fence, or are they up here?
Do it my way.
No, okay. Well, I guess they are still working on the fence. I thought they had returned. You know what? Let's cheer up Ekundayo.
I won't be halted.
Ekun stands absorbed in his thoughts, which must be as heavy as the gaze of his dark eyes. Noticing you, he gives you a distracted nod and waits for your questions. Tell me about yourself. Tell me about your life in the Stolen Lands. I want you to leave. Where's the option that tells him to go to this one specific location? Or maybe I'm supposed to go there myself and take Ekundayo with me. Yeah, that must be it. Yeah, makes only sense. Well, let's do that. Let's cheer up Ekundayo in this episode. Have to do this quest at some point. Okay, so I'm gonna take Tristan with me as well. I don't think we are gonna go to that Sacramento meeting, but might as well take him already. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Not that we are going to fight anywhere. At least I don't think that there's going to be a fight, but still not the most ideal team, in my opinion. At least we got, well, we got the wolf as well, so there's 4 frontline characters. Anyway, so it's this place, right? The hunting ground. Okay, is it this place? It is this place, right? Even on the map it said that there's a new event here. Maybe it's somewhere around here. Let's check the quest again real quick. It was it this? Thanks to Davi, Ekun's old friend, and Elena, the trap has been set. We just need to lure the guests and Ekun into it. The party will take place in the hunting grounds. That's where we are, in Camelands. By the way, who should I invite to the party? Well, you think about that, although it's too late because you are with us right now.
Head on!
I don't think that they would hold a party here at a swamp here. It must be somewhere around here, or maybe here. I guess we'll see. What about here, though?
We do it.
Well, there's a camp here. Octavia, there. There it is. Okay, nice. Well, we are here. What a nice picnic. There you are. Ekun, old friend, speak of the devil. Ekun's face freezes in surprise. He stares at Ntavi, I don't know how to spell that, and Elena silently for a few moments, completely still. Finally, Ekun turns a quizzical look to you. We wanted to have a picnic for a long time. Join us. Relax, friend. Let's just drink and drink a little and talk. Now let's just silently pat on the back. Grabbing Ekun's arm, Elena leads him to the tables with food. Please come here, Ekundayo. You don't mind if I call you Ekun. The innkeeper really must fancy Ekundayo. She clearly does. Ntavi fixes her hair and you notice a tattoo of a stinging wasp on her wrist. Following the couple with a long stare, Ntavi says quietly to you, "Please come to me when everyone is busy eating and drinking. I would like to talk to you." Tattoo of a stinging wasp. That's Callistrias's symbol, I believe. Suddenly I don't like this. Time passed 7 minutes and 1 second, apparently. Talk to Ekun. Okay, but well, he's still busy with her, so let's go talk to Ntavi first. Oh, Lindsay. Lindsay looks up at you, surprised, trying to keep the rhythm. Where are you going? If you leave now, the whole plan goes to pieces. Clear as a day. I just wanted to break from the noise. Ah, okay. I guess we can't. Or is he? Ah, she's there. Okay. Well, let's talk to her first. And Huffer is in the way. Your Grace, smiling, Ntavi nods politely. I admit we got acquainted very suddenly. I would like to know you better. So what did you want to talk about? I wanted to ask a favor. You see, Elena the innkeeper treats me coldly, and I have no reason why. And there might be a typo there. I think she meant to say that she doesn't know why. Yesterday, for instance, she argued with me before changing the sheet in my room, and today she refuses to pour me a glass of wine. So I was thinking she wouldn't refuse if the Baron himself asked for a bottle of wine. And why do you need a bottle of wine? Just to drink? Ntavi's laughter is soft and musical. What a strange question, really. Why would I need a bottle of wine at a party? Fine, I'll see what I can do. Thank you, Roscar. Still, why do you need a bottle of wine? Let's just smile and leave. Okay. I was honestly expecting that she had a grudge towards Ekundayo of some kind and wanted to do something about it, but I don't know. So, let's talk to him next. The ranger greets you with a curt nod. Your Grace must want to talk to Ekun. I'll go make sure everyone has enough to drink. Except for her, of course. Should have asked for the bottle, I guess. Looking at Elena's back, Ekun turns to you, affixing one of his belt bags. Cunning plan. To bring a hunter to a feast. Call him to hunt. You know, Lindsay, she has a creative mind. It was a team effort. Lindsay, Elena, and Ntavi. Yet it was my idea after all. Nah, not really. And you, according to Elena. Ekun is silent for a while. Thank you. Point at a glass. Drink with me. I hope you didn't do more harm than good. Are you at least having fun? So how are you? I see Elena is trying very hard to please you. Why did you never tell me about Ntavi? Well, there was no reason for him to mention her, I suppose. Want a drink? Ekun looks uncertainly at the offered glass. Help yourself, it's time to relax. Yeah, let's relax while the rest of the kingdom is suffering. Elena's wine is quite good. It's your choice, though. Ekun is silent for a moment, then pours himself some wine and tastes it. Then his face relaxes slightly. Not bad. I see Elena is trying very hard to please you. She is the lady of the house. This is her responsibility. Does it not ruin your fun? I think this is more than a sense of obligation, though. I thought about it. Time will tell. Does it not ruin your fun? A faint smile spreads on Ekun's face. There is very much of her. All at once. However, she is a good woman. Let's talk about something else, I suppose. So how are you? Life is life, it goes on, whether we wish it or not. Tired of fighting, ready to lie down and give up? What do you mean? Ekun tugs at the buttons of his jacket and lowers his head. Well, tired of fighting? God damn it, we are not very convincing. Ekun's face is still. You will not put me out. No point trying. Well, I hope we didn't do more harm than good. Ekun chuckles and nods confidently. It's good to be among friends and trees, and better still, not holding a bow. I find it interesting to look at faces, listen to what they say to each other. I missed it. Why did you never tell me about Ntavi? Ekun shrugs. Why? Yeah, that was my thought exactly, but hey, it was a dialogue option. Were you close? Ekun looks at the glass beneath his feet. As fire and wind. So not very, I would say. Why did you stop talking? Or... nah, I see. Whatever, let's just say that. I'm going to get something to eat. Okay, that's done. And that was a amusing little bug. So, Melina, could you give me a bottle of wine? Oh, and thank you for organizing such a wonderful party for Ekun. Yeah, let's thank her first. My pleasure, Your Grace. I am happy everything turned out this way as well. Besides, entertaining a man such as Ekundayo is a pleasure. Oh, I bet. The innkeeper giggles, covering her mouth with a handkerchief. Ekun pretends not to hear. So, can I have a bottle of wine, please? Don't bother with the bottle, Your Grace. I'll pour for you. Just bring a glass. And still I would prefer it. Yeah, we want the entire bottle for ourselves. I need a bottle of wine. Now I'm going to count to 3. That's a bit too much. And still I would prefer it. As you wish. Well, I'm going to go check in some of the others. Okay, Ntavi, here's your damn wine. So, pass the bottle to Nati. Here, I hope you like this. Casting a warm glance your way, Ntavi nods gratefully. Thank you very much. Now, if you don't mind... Okay. Elena, could you please find a wine opener for me? Would you please wait? So, my friend, I'll just steal you for a moment. Hey, where are you going? Well, that's suspicious. That's suspicious. Lindsay runs her fingers over the strings intently. Oh, okay. I was just wondering that if I had an dialogue option with her to go after them or something. Well, but I guess I'm just going myself. Or not. What do you mean the plan will fall into pieces? I mean, Ekundayo is gone. Well, can we... We can't talk to her. Okay, so they are gone. Maybe these two know what Nati wanted to do.
I lead. You
Such a wonderful idea, Roskar. Come now, why didn't you tell us about it sooner? I would have baked a pie. To your health, Roskar. By the way, if you're looking for where to go after the feast, I know a place with a very peculiar menu. We only live once. Maybe he's referring to a brothel. My favorite pastime at parties is to stand silently in the darkest corner and watch friends and strangers dancing and having fun. Oh hey, just like me. We have so many things in common. Valerie, Amiri. Amiri must be happy. Join me, the food is good. You are not eating at all. That is ill-advised. If you find nothing left for you, don't say I didn't warn you. Bad party. Short on food. What are you talking about? There's plenty. Thank you for the invitation, Roskar. Yes, of course. Does Jadol even eat? She's undead after all. Dying of boredom. Oblivion and death. Unconsciousness and alcoholic lethargy. Is it not all the same? I think he's a bit drunk, folks. A great celebration. It's nice to see smiling faces all around and to forget our troubles for a while. Well, that's true. Can't talk to her. I have talked to pretty much everyone. Well, let's talk to Lindsay, I suppose. Thank you for the wonderful idea, Lindsay. Lindsay's face brightens. I'm glad you liked it. I hope the others are happy too, especially Ekun. Isn't it hard to play and talk at the same time? Huh, it's a matter of practice. Lindsay, I think now's the perfect time for one of your performances. Okay. Are you sure? Have you had time to talk to everyone? Well, everyone who had anything interesting to say. Yeah, sure, begin. Maybe now I can leave. Ahem, your attention. Ekundayo is still not here, I don't see. My friends, let's raise our glasses. Let's celebrate our adventures, yes. And that we have others to share them with. Also, let's thank Elena for a generous feast. The evening was wonderful. Elena bows, turning red. And now I would like to play something special for you. I haven't composed anything for a while, but this is a special occasion. Striking a theatrical pose, Lindsay begins to play. And there actually is music in the background. Ah, they are back. Ekun quietly takes a place next to you. Music starts flowing. Lindsay's performance isn't perfect, but it is deep and emotional. One cadence follows another, and music echoes among the trees. Suddenly you notice that Ekun is standing much closer than you thought. You realize he is slowly moving closer to you, fidgeting from foot to foot and trying not to look at anyone. At the same time, Elena is trying to lean closer and closer to Ekun, trying to touch his shoulder. Noticing your look, she gives you a sharp look. Okay, this is awkward. Take a step away from Ekun, try to shove Ekun closer to Elena. Ekun, my friend, could you crowd me so? Turning red as a beet, Ekun whispers an apology and moves towards Elena. She grabs Ekun by the arm, looking at you gratefully. Finally, Lindsay strikes the final chord, and the sound fades. Pleased with her performance, Lindsay receives a well-deserved applause. The way how we clap. Look at us. Looks at you, tilting head to the side. Sniffs his hand, not our hand. The wolf who was standing nearby before wags his tail and approaches Ekun. Ah, just look at that, Ekun. He seems so loyal. You have to give him a name. Yeah, about time. You two. You have been together for so long. You have been through so much together. And Tavi shakes her head. The heart wants what it wants. Why would one make fake affection when there is none? If you need to get over yourself to do this, Ekun, then don't. I think he deserves a name. Looking at the dog and thinking for a moment, Ekun smiles slightly. His name is Okpo. Okay. Helena looks at Ekun and seems to forget about the whole world for a moment. That's better. A wonderful, imposing name. Well chosen. I don't know about imposingness, but whatever. By the way, friends, not to sound too mundane, but I'm quite tired and we still have to get to the city. Maybe it's time we pack up. Okay. I might as well end the episode here as well. This took a bit longer than I expected, to be honest with you. Not the most action-packed episode, but
I require rest.
well, I guess we go to sleep first. Let's go have a rest and then end the episode there. Okay, so yeah, let's end the episode here, and the next episode, let's look at our journal. So, are we done with the quest, or are we have to go talk to Eku one last time or something? No, it's done. The evening was great. We enjoyed it so much. Ekun seemed to enjoy himself as well, and we managed to dispel his gloom, if only for a night. Okay, so in the next episode... I guess it only makes sense that we finally go to this the Gudrun River to the east of the capital. That's where those vicious seeds came from. Oh yeah, we learned that the seeds are from the river there. Kestin and his militia have already gone ahead. We have to catch up with them and join the search. Yeah, so in the next episode, let's go to the Gudrun River, find Kestin and his militia, and track down those seeds and whatever is, and and the source where those seeds are coming from. So, until next time, thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more Pathfinder Kingmaker.